So what do you feel that your young adult has achieved at New Directions?
Well, I'll start. He has definitely achieved friendship. He's achieved, and in relation to that, he's achieved having a social environment. Definitely jobs. That's been a big one. And we also think that he has achieved an acceptance of therapy.
Being more committed to the process.
Great. Have you been satisfied with the level of academic support and job support that your young adult has received?
Eleanor,
Already completed college. He was actually in graduate school when he showed symptoms of a psychotic break. So he really didn't require academic support other than learning how to manage his finances, which we can't speak enough positive things about. He's really benefited from that, working towards, independent living skills, so to speak, and managing things on his own. As far as job support, the vocational support is actually what and wanted to go to the program. He found the program on his own and was very excited about the vocational support that they offered. And New Directions has worked very closely with us to kind of keep us informed about job options. Has not only had job options where he's been paid, but he's also had volunteer experiences as well. So they've done a really good job.
So it sounds like you've been satisfied with the level of internship opportunities, job support, vocational support.
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely on the jobs. He had not been very successful with jobs in, let's just say, about the last 5 years. He actually had been fairly successful earlier on when he was in his early 20s and late teens. So he's had success with his jobs. Not all his jobs, but he's had longer term jobs. And actually, we just found out he just got his first raise ever at a job.
That's so wonderful. I'm so happy for him.
Yeah.
What about the behavioral interventions that we have used at New Directions? Do you feel like those have been helpful?
Ellen, why don't you go now?
He comes into New Directions a little bit outside of some of the typical clients that come in because of his age. He is older. He came into New Directions when he was, we think, 27 or 28. He's been there a couple of years now. He's 30 now. So behavioral interventions, I think that he has responded to therapy, but in terms of needing behavioral interventions, I don't know that that's been applicable for him, just based on the fact that he was already an adult.
What about the amount of communication that you had with your young adults, therapists, and other staff members? What did you feel about the level of communication?
I thought we think it's been very good. I would probably say it's generally like a 9 out of 10. And that includes not just how they're communicating with Daniel, how they communicate back with us, responsiveness, changes that's happened. So it's been very, very good.
One of the things we've really appreciated is the flexibility that New Directions has offered. Really, really open to working with us, finding a roommate, for example. When one roommate didn't work out, New Directions was able to remedy that situation quickly, and it's really been helpful to have flexibility through the communications, and working with the therapist has been very what's the word, very responsive also. I mean, the communication has been very good there. So.
Sounds like you've been very satisfied with the level of clinical support that you've received.
Thank you. Yes, clinical support has been very good.
Not just flexibility, but fairness. Fairness with us, fairness. So, mean, exceptional, I would say, in those areas.
Is there anything else that you would like to say about New Directions that you feel would be helpful or beneficial for new students or parents of students coming in?
We, well, just another aspect, very, very positive on this. You guys are exceptional in warmth and welcoming. And even, I mean, and that didn't change from the first time that we met you. In fact, a tiny little story, when we came down there to examine New Directions, within 24 hours, we said, this is it. And you guys, you know, you weren't ready for that, you know, that quick a response. So you had the flexibility to say, yeah, we can make this work, even though this is a little not typical of just literally dropping off your kid, which is what we did. By the way, our son was fine with that too. But the warmth is just extended through everybody in your organization. Really, really likes the people at New Directions, both the staff and the young people.
Well, I want to thank you guys so much, really, Tom and Eleanor. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. It was so sweet of you to put that time aside to do this.
Absolutely. We're very grateful. You know, I don't know where we would be right now if we had. We just really appreciate the work that New Directions has done on behalf of our son. We don't know where we would be right now without their intervention and their openness and willingness and welcoming spirit. We just are very, very grateful that for the progress that he's made, and that they have really done a great job working with him.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, that's the thing. We don't know where we'd be if it weren't for you guys. So, and I'm just grateful he found you.
Well, the other thing is that we tried on our own. So we tried for about 15 months. And we had some successes, but then we also had failures. And by the end of that 15 months, we were kind of nowhere. We hadn't progressed, let's put it that way. So in comparison, you guys were the ticket.
Thank you. It's been so wonderful having him here.
Thank you for always being so upbeat, Mike.
Thanks. Guys, have an awesome day.
Thank you. You
And
as
we'll
well.
talk later. We'll catch up later.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye.